So
Okay.
the thing is like this, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 minutes. I will be timing the 10 minutes. So we will do a samatha, which means just like in the Vipassana center, you do the breath watching, and that you do for 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, I know that I had put it, but since we are on the video, it's better. Then we do a 20-minute Vipassana, which would actually mean that uh, we would be observing one of the dhatu, one of the quality. So it can be earth element if you're okay with earth element, or water, or fire, or air, or space. Take whichever, but stay with that. When you do that, it becomes animitta, meaning signless. Okay, so let's say as an example, I again show this because it's for me, it works. So if I were to do like this, the person changes. So instantaneously, I think if Sarah is watching, she can see a dragon kind of a person. Okay, and this person has no idea now. That means the perception is completely changed, right? It just a few seconds ago there was Vilas here, and now this guy is somewhat, no, I don't have any idea. Okay, this helps in letting go. If I do like this, the face changes, and even you can't recognize it's you. Forget about the others. So that's how it is, right? Only when this is like this and we have made a nimitta, you can recognize that person, or I can recognize myself. The moment it becomes like this, that nimitta is changed. So this is what Buddha talks about anicca sankhara. It is the sankharas are anicca, it is uncertain. The moment you make it like this is different sankhara now. Let's see if this becomes permanent fixture for me. Right? I need to meditate like that. So 10 minutes we do this vipassana, and 10 minutes, 20 minutes we do this vipassana, and 20 minutes we do the anupassana. Anupassana is looking at either the dukkha or the anatta or anicca and like that, right? So I will tell you what to do there. So for now, let's start on what we can say samatha. So you can sit comfortably, you can do the closed eyes, you want to do it open eyes, it left to you. Okay, I will be doing with open eyes. So watch the breath touching the nostril anywhere it touches. And finally, if you don't want the video, you can cut off the video. Now we start on the Vipassana portion. Observe, start with the breath only, entering into the nostrils. The nostril hole is space. The breath is Vayu. If there were no hole, then you wouldn't be able to breathe. Or when your nose is blocked, you can't breathe. So you can see the anatta nature in that. Now you can discern the space element, space dhatu, akasha dhatu, along with the breath, which has movement, it has pressure, and the outside temperature is cool and the inside breath is warm. So the warm breath goes out and the cold air goes in. And the breath is touching the nostril. You're perceiving and feeling both the touch. So the Pathavi is there. So observe like this for next 20 minutes. As I could see, the breath is entering through the hole. The mouth also has a hole. The ear has a hole. and the throat area to the food pipe to the stomach is just whole. So I find no difference between this body and the body which is sitting in front of me. The body has warmth, which is tejo or fire element, and the breath is hot and cold, again fire element. The place I am sitting, there's a touch, and inside the breath also there is a touch. I can also find water droplets in the nostrils, also the saliva. So I'm able to see all these elements. So there's no person, just the dhatus. So they all have joined and become like this. Not mine or not his or not hers. Now if I watch everywhere, it's the same. The table and chair have taken space in the room. They also have temperature, can be cold to touch. And I have a table just come together, means there should be cohesion. So the water element has to be there. Same like in this body, due to the existence of water or the liquid, can bind together. Now let us start on Anupassana. Look at whether any one of the elements are in your control. Meaning, if the temperature increases, you are going to sweat. The body is going to throw out water. It didn't ask your permission. If the outside temperature increases, the water is going to come out of the body. Just like an ice cannot be said that it remains as ice. So when the temperature decreases, it becomes ice. When the temperature increases, it starts to melt. Same thing with this body. And hence it is dukkha. That means you can't be certain that it is going to remain in the same state. Observe like this for next 20 minutes. Okay, so I think you would have even experienced the sukha. I forgot, went lost into my own meditation. So if you're feeling equanimous, like the bag of the bones being thrown out, then you have reached the fourth jhana. Let's stop here for today. It's almost 2 hours now. Yes, Asad. You're on mute.
Very good.
Okay.
Time flew, right?
Yep.
I had to change my posture a couple of times. I mean, I was feeling a bit heaviness in my leg and whatnot, but yeah, it was nice.
How did your wife feel?
She went away.
Okay, no worries. Pretty long session.
Yes. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, before that also we've done a bit of meditation as well. Like 1 hour, 1.5 hour before as well. It was it's very good. Yeah.
Good, nice. Yeah, Shreyas.
It was a fun session for me, sir. Like when we came after Samatha, when we started off with Vipassana and Anupassana, I loved the Anupassana part because that actually showed me what conventional reality actually means. All this while, you know the definition, you understand it intellectually, but there is no space created in our schedule to experience what conventional reality actually means. But when this happens, right, like it actually pulls you apart from that, and like it shows, see, this is the conventional reality. What it's just a construct which is built in the mind. It's not anywhere outside available. So this is you and this is that, and then you start scanning yourself, and then you see what is there and what is not there. So that was beautiful, and now I know what to do and how to get into the first jhana. So I could not go beyond that, but I was very much in the first jhana for a while, even when you went to second and almost to third, and it was awesome. It was amazing. So now I know what to do. So
Good.
thank you.
No worries. So you can come home and we can do it together.
Sure, definitely. Yeah.
And by the way, he stays just around 2 miles of my home.
Oh, okay, quite close.
Yeah, quite close.
That's a very
He can come whenever he wants.
great opportunity to be around, right? It's just like
Yep.
One of the part is that having your faith, seeing one person is done it, and it's not just a text. And the moment you get that faith, you get into that as well.
Right.
And it's not magic. It's real. It happens, right? It's experiential. So when that happens, the faith increases.
So I got lost. I went into my own, and then I felt, oh shit, somebody gave a call actually, otherwise I would have totally gone. The good news is that I had put it on mute, so if that person had not called, I don't know, it would have been 11 a.m. here. By the time I opened my eyes. It was so nice for me. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I was feeling, should I announce, shouldn't I announce? So I just left it. So that's the problem of doing it together. So I shouldn't be doing it together. I should be only assisting and then do it whenever I want, rather than doing it together. It just pulls me out. It's catching.
Were you in a 3-4 or you went all the way
I went all the
to.
way, so it's nothing to say anything, right? I can get into that anytime. I can make a space by dropping off this physical layer. That's it.
Okay. When did you went to the Neruda, or you were in the eighth?
See, what is Nirodha? Let me explain to you. It is there in the Anapanasati Katha by Sariputta. It's a very nice one.
Niruda Samapati.
Nirodha Samapatti. What it really means is that the breath is touching your nostril. So you have a feeling, you have a perception. So you should stop perceiving that. Immediately, everything stops and there's no feeling. It's a very easy thing to do, not tough. So then he explains Anapanasati as Piti, Pasiddhi, like that. He keeps on. Then he says Vimokha, what it means.
I think I'm getting it wrong. I'm suggesting Niruda Samapati as a Nibbana itself.
Yes, it is
Oh,
Nibbana.
is it? Oh,
It is Nibbana.
okay. Okay. You're suggesting in the text first is talking about the Nirodha Samapati, then about Piti, or the Piti is before?
No. After all of this, you asked me this question, right? Did you go into the Nirodha Samapatti? So I'm telling you, yes. And how do you do it is like in the breath, there is a touch. So you keep on watching the touch. There's a perception of the touch. You stop perceiving the touch. Then the feeling of touch itself disappears. And it disappears from everywhere.
So is it like you're in a suspended state?
No, you can't say any state. There's nothing, no state to be achieved. And only you will come back if there were a nimitta. A nimitta like the sound which came. So the nimitta. So
It looks like you turn off the machine, like.
yes, it goes to sleep. It goes to sleep mode, and then that's it. So now you need the lid to be opened up, and then okay, I'm back. So someone called me. Otherwise, I have no idea. 9:40, I think I stopped talking, and I don't know. 10:10 when I opened up.
Your voice is.
What happened to my voice?
Oh no. I guess yeah.
So that's as simple as that. In fact, one day after you do like this, we will do through Anapanasati Katha. You'll really enjoy. He gives step-by-step instruction. Sariputta gives you step-by-step. Okay, it's there in English also, but it's not that good. But it's fine. I mean, just to go over it, you can go to Khuddaka Nikaya. In that, you can go for Patisambhidha Magga Pali. It's a huge book, actually. It's around, if you take a printout of it, comes to around 600 pages of Pali. 600 pages total.
Is it part of Tipitaka?
Yes, it is. It is.
Whoa. What's that? Okay.
Okay, in that you need to go to the section which says Nana Katha. And like that, he will talk about Anapanasati Katha. In the Anapanasati Katha, he explains what is Anapana. Not the method what we do in the course where he says Anapana. No, that's not Anapana. That's just Samatha. It's good to do. It's required to do it, so you do it. But the Anapanasati is something different, totally different than what we have learned. And if you practice as per that, then you will see what is piti, sukha, samadhi, all that, pasiddhi, like that. Like if we look at Maharahulavada Sutta, he explains there how to achieve it. So we have to do all of this like what we have done so far from the morning, and then we start with that. And then you end up in Nirodha Samapatti. Now, before you enter Nirodha Samapatti, you need to make a wish how long you want to be there. Let's say 2 hours. 2 hours. 1 full day, like that. You will not feel hungry, you will not feel anything. No water, nothing is. When you open up, the next day would have happened. Okay. Now, if you say, I want to stay for a week, stay for a week. Stop. Your system is stopped. It's in suspension.
Before all these things, when you say this out loud, right? It used to seem like magic. Now it seems okay, doable. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is doable. It's not difficult. Only thing we need to know. So the first thing is start from here. Then you keep on cutting this body part, and then you get the skull. And then you really see the skull. To be honest, you'll really see the skull and the bone. And then you see it like a bag of bones. And is that you? No. There's no you there. What will you do with the bone? Anyway, it'll dismantle it, throw it out. So when you dismantle it, you find sukha. Because it is mantled, it is made up. So it's dukkha. If you remove it, sukha. And if I feel here, see, this only the hardness is felt. It's a bone. You're not touching your fingers. I'm naming it as finger, but actually what I'm touching is a bone. It's just the bone. It's just the bone. So you just see, you can do this for the whole day. And you can do it with other person. Ajata Bahidda. Now whenever whomever you see, you have to bring that up. Oh, it's a bone guy, bone girl, bone guy. That's all. Bone dog, bone lizard, and bone fish, and bone crane, and everything is a bone. There's nothing out there. Nothing. No thing. So now you can ask this question: is I you? No. Is ear you? No. Tongue does. Then you get equanimity. 4th jhana. Then you throw it up. 5th jhana. Then you see consciousness everywhere. 6th jhana. Then you see the Hadayavatru, which is a seat of the mind. 7th jhana. Then you are unconsciously conscious. 8th jhana. Drop the perception and feeling. Done. Simple.
Nice. Yeah.
A quick question. Well, I mean, we are starting off on. Do you say that when you get to the second, you will find everything gets quiet?
Yes, it does.
That would be one of the signs that you could rely that, oh, okay, now it's the second.
Yeah, why it is second? Because now you find there's nothing out there. So it is such a joyous, because you found it out. It's like finding out. Now I'm finding out I'm Vilas. It's a pain. I need to do something about this Vilas, right? What if no Vilas is there? Isn't that quite an amazing thing to see? And that's the reality. There's no Vilas out there. It's a false image being formed. So I'm let go of that image. So then I see only the bones, only the structure, no flesh as person. So you see the bag of bones and flesh. That's it. One bag bones, another bag flesh.
Flesh.
What else do you find? You tell me. If you combine my shit with your shit and your wife's shit and Shreyas shit and you add together, you get a lump of shit. not your shit. It's just a lump of shit, whom I call as some person. Isn't it true? Whether you press flushed in Wellington or wherever you were staying in New Zealand, and I'm flushing the same thing in India or Bangalore, they mean the same. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
so that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is.
Are we still recording, right?
Yeah. Where to put it or not is a secondary issue. I'm still recording.
So that should be fine. I mean, we could put it. I mean, yeah. You could cut it from here, and then I'm gonna add some stuff as well to ask your opinion.
Yes. I'm going to make it short. I don't want it to be like a 2 hours plus.
Yeah.
Nobody would listen, so I'll cut it into small bits and pieces and then upload. I will put it as different videos so that people can only get into that.
So it was very interesting. I mean, I assume you're not gonna, these won't be up there. So what I noticed while we were going to Vipassana and whatnot, I had to hold myself because I was going in. I had to hold myself and come back and listen to the contemplation. What I noticed that I don't know, it changed, but sometimes very easy. While I'm sitting, just one, as you say, 2, 3, 4. I've tried yesterday. 4 looks very profound, as if just like, and then last night, last night from our side, as if you don't want to talk anymore, just like you're so blessed out. But yeah, these days, the end, I'm trying to just be maximum till 4, and apparently because Buddha suggests 4 is where you have to get established more often.
Yes, the fourth jhana is the most important one. Whether you do the arupa or not is secondary, because in the fourth itself you can establish Nirodha Samapatti.
And then all the abhinya, those supernormal stuff also happens at 4 as well.
No, it happens even from the first. Abhinya is to see differently. So when you see it's a body is made out of these 32 parts is abhinya. And when you experience it in that way is parinya. Abhi means higher. Nya is to know. Abhinya means to know higher than what you know. So what you know right now is your asat. Now what you know is that you're not asat. That's all.
Should I ask one question? Do you find it when you want to enter to any of these jhanic states, if people are around you, would be a bit more difficult to get into?
Doesn't matter. In fact, I tried this near my place. There is at least 1 million people, if I'm not exaggerating. So my wife had gone for some shopping, and I thought, let me establish my mindfulness there. That's it.
Okay.
It shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
When it is a bag of bones and flesh, and it doesn't really matter whether I'm sitting near a chicken poultry farm or I'm sitting in a nice cool breeze of a nice lake or whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's mind-blowing.
It shouldn't matter because nimitta, if I create, the problem starts. There's no nimitta, there's no problem.
Yeah, I'm trying your technique as well. Something you mentioned, make animitta for stuff. Initially, I thought it's a patavi, but when I say patavi, with patavi, it becomes animitta, and suddenly it's a blank.
Correct.
Go in.
Correct. So, animitta is make this person signless.
Oh, silence.
See, this is a sign. This is no sign because the sign has changed. I can't perceive this person any longer. We create sign. This, since I'm seeing all the time, This face creates a sign. Any change, you become like this. The sign is right. I become like this. The sign is gone. You lose the sign, and when you lose the sign, you know it's not real.
Yeah.
It's very simple. It's not too difficult. I don't have to kill myself with 8 hours of sitting. So that was my search, that I won't want to go somewhere and sit for hours together and hours together and hours together and come back, and then I feel, oh shit, I can't establish that I was doing there, now it is not working, blah blah. I keep on going there, coming back, going there, coming back, going there, coming back. No, it should work here, not there.
Right now.
There it works or not, I don't care. Here it should work. This moment. Because the words of Buddha is yehi passiko, come here and see. So I can't say I will go there and see. So wherever I am, it should work, right? Not that I have to go somewhere. I have to drive 100 miles and then I find peace. That means the peace is 100 miles away.
In the true fact, it's true what you are mentioning. And that's exactly it should be. And I would tell as well, like, yeah, I mean, I used to go to the monastery. Like, I go to the monastery times to times. It's a bit far from us, like a 2 hours drive and 2 hours back. It's just 4 hours in one day. And usually I would have asked myself why I'm going there. And the last time, I mean, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, before we met each other and whatnot, one of the people over there said, "Oh, why you're coming?" I said, "Well, I can be here. The environment is very conducive for that kind of meditation, and monks are around. They've got a better, higher shila, and you're in contact with them. It helps in my practice." But then once in the morning when I was about to go over there, I said, "Why am I going all the way over there? It should work here. Rather than going all the way there and practice with them."
Yeah, once in a while going is fine, but that becomes an addiction. That if I had to work, I had to go there and come back, go there, come back. So that means we are creating a situation. I'm here, peace is here. So I have to attain peace, which is never going to happen because the middle is not seen. The Nirodha is not seen. So it just connects between this and this. So I want to be peaceful today. Today is Saturday. What should I do? Let me go for a ride. Why? Actually, I'm feeling bored. Actually. I don't know what to do right now. So I feel bored. So I take my car. And I say to Shreyas, "Hey, what are you doing today?" He says, "Nothing." So let's go. Where? To the monastery. Do what? We'll find peace. Oh, yes. How far? 2 hours drive. Yeah, it'll be good. Now you go there. You feel hungry. So the next thing you need to do is to eat. Oh, 1 second. It just changed to something else. So I had to go and eat. And once I eat, then I want to meditate. But then it's too late to meditate. So again, you take your car, drive back home. If I really see 5 hours of my time spent, nothing I did. I could have sat and meditated in the same place for 5 hours, looking at the dhatu. Simple. I didn't have to go anywhere. Because what I find in the monastery is again a dhatu, patavi dhatu, apo dhatu, tejo dhatu, vayo dhatu, akasha dhatu. Was there a monastery there? No, this was an empty land. A building came up. They called it a monastery, but it's a building. I can call whatever I want, but it's still a building. Building of mortar and clay. When I see a monk there, is there a monk there? Just a bag of bones and flesh. Do I see a monk there? No. So I'm a bag of flesh going there to meet another bag of flesh, which looks stupidity. Right? I mean, once I need to go, okay, fine. But every time I need to go. So same thing with doing the retreats. Keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. Oh, I did 10. Now I do 20 days. Now I do 30 days. Now I do 45 days. Now I do 60 days. It becomes an addiction.
Ultimately, it's true. And I was thinking as well once, and it was in my mind. I mean, you keep going, and as if you find a gap between going and you're at home. But I should say something, that the 10 days is so invaluable, can take you all the way, gives you a glimpse, which literally might be a lifetime you would have do meditation by your own, and you weren't able to. But now there is opportunity, and a person like the advanced meditator like yourself, I mean, just, it makes a lot of difference, You try to go where someone is at least reached to a certain level, and you could feel as well. I mean, that's literally it's that. I mean, the purpose of over there as well. And I was thinking, but one of the things, that's my experience. It takes you all the way.
No, I agree. See, you should.
And it becomes irreversible, the process. Like these courses, what happened? Many people, they go, I mean, including myself. You have a lot of experience, but it's reversible again until you get to the once, and then that would be.
Yeah.
And
agree.
But from now onwards, it's very, very helpful with this practice. I should add something on. I want to ask a question over here. So what I found that from the time it's been a week or 2 weeks, I guess, I found you on the internet. Oh, you found me, by the way. So what I noticed, because my meditation has been shifted a little bit from the vipassana itself, which we do, which is literally, it's a physical bodily sensation. It has been still, that one is there as well. Like today or yesterday, I was meditating. I don't know where I was, and the system, it goes by itself. It's just like, it's very deep, very calm, and you feel the sensation or something. It's just going, and you don't care where you are. I guess there is no body. I can't explain how it works, and you feel that you're getting relief as well. All those deep kind of impurity or deep pulsation somewhere in your body, it gets tranquilized as if it's going. It's like similar, it would have happened when I was in the course. But something I noticed is, obviously I wasn't meditating much these days. I mean, last 2 or 3 weeks ago, because I wouldn't be able to find a delight or interest to meditate. But now, as if you just do it like that, it's going by itself. But even when I'm walking in the market, just 1, 2, it's just like it comes and goes, but not very profound as I see. What I found when I sleeping, usually when I get up, for first half an hour or 20 minutes, my eyes is still closed. Might be I get wake up because of, I don't know, wife is making noise or anything like that. I know it's not my time to get up from the bed, but previously when my eyes was closed, I would have done a bit of breath and then bodily sensation, and the whole body would have get opened up. But these days it doesn't happen. And to go to those stuff, I have to literally sit like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then I could establish that. Literally sit normally, doing nothing. Just sitting, and suddenly you feel, oh, you're getting upright, and then automatically the things happen. Is it how do you do? I mean, that's, I think I'm trying to figure out how these are working. But one of the things which I noticed with this one I'm doing, uh, yeah, I mean, I can't do the body. It's not a, well, I could do the body scan, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have that anymore.
So I'll tell you one thing. That's one process. So when you change the process, that process will go down and the other process goes up. Got it. So now if you are in Patavi, then you don't require that process. So it will go down. It's a law of nature that only one thread will be there for processing. It's not a multi-threaded environment at all. So you get only one process. So whichever you have put, only that will come. Like in 2013 and 14 and somewhere in 15, I was deeply onto this Vipassana. Okay. So now if you ask me, nothing of that I can attain now. Gone. Almost gone. I need to force it to do that way. Okay, let's say I go for a 10-day retreat. I need to force myself to do what that technique is asking me to do, because by default I'll be doing what the sutta asks me to do. So that has become a default setting. So it will be something new for me if I were to go into the retreat. In the same way, since you got this becomes your kit. Because all that what you're looking at is to have a clear discernment of what reality is. So whether you're doing it through the Vedana way or you're doing through the Rupa way, it doesn't matter. If you see in all the suttas, Buddha starts from the Rupa. But in the Vipassana, it is from the Vedana. On the body, the sensation arising and ceasing in the body. Out of the 6 senses, they have taken only one sense door, which is the body sense door. That's a good one. But let's say you have matured in it and you're capable of discerning the elements without need to close your eyes. So the mind knows how to enter into that. So it doesn't require this. So it drops off. Because everything is like a tool. And what the Buddha says, after you cross over, you have to throw this also. You can't carry it like a raft on your back and say that maybe I require some other day. No. Even the Dhamma has to be dropped. This is not to hold. This is to give up. The sooner you give up, the better it is. So you're going step by step. So let's say I've never gone to a retreat. So I go to the retreat, I get some knowledge, some experience. But that's all what it can take. It can't do anything much more than that. That's not the end of it. Just a means to an end. So I throw it. Done. Next, bring the sutta. That's still a means to an end, not an end by itself. Throw it. And then I can see my progress. Because if I get attached to it, so it stops there only. There's no development. So 2013, 14, 13, 14, 15, 3 years. Good experience on the Vipassana of Ubakin Goenka. Appreciate. But that's it. That's just one of the tools. I've understood the tool. And that's it. Over. I don't have to keep on rolling on the same mat forever.
Yeah.
Right? I need to keep, and then after the sutta, I need to drop that sutta, because the sutta is to make me understand what it is. After I get it, I have to drop that. I can't hold that sutta also. Hey, this is so, it's very dear to me. No, can be as dear, but it's still an upadana. The dearness feeling is upadana, which will create a bhava, becoming. Then it gives me rebirth, jati. Not worth it. Even the Buddha Dhamma is not worth it to hold. Please understand this. Not worth it. He asked this question to the monks. You have learned it. Yes, sir. Will you hold on to it to your heart? And one bhikkhu says, yes, sir. He says, how many times I have to tell you? You have to use it to cross the river, not to hold it. You idiot. You don't even understand what I'm saying. You are not fit to be in the Sangha. Then he says, I have such a faith in Buddha Dhamma Sangha. He says, having blind faith and a blind person are the same. Okay. How many times I have to tell you? And then he says, okay, I'm dropping it. He says, that's the best you can do. So it's only for crossing the river, not for anything. You can't take the teacher, you can't take the teaching, you can't take anything as yours. No matter how good the teacher is. No. If you get associated with the teacher, you got stuck. If you are getting associated with the teaching, you got stuck. There itself. You'll end up there. So never take any experience as yours. It's just an experience. If you believe that experience is true, you've created a mirage of that. That is the sanya. Then the vijnana does the magician job. It's a magic. So you start to feel, oh, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. And the day you don't get it, you feel bad. Something I did, it did not work. So you suffer. So the raga is generated when you get it, the dvesha is generated when you don't get it. So you're back in the same state. Rolling dice, that's all. So don't have to keep it. Throw it. Your finger should always be like this. It shouldn't be like this. Give, take it. And that is what he says to Mara. Mara comes and asks him. Mara says to Buddha, you cannot escape me, dear Samana. Eyes are mine. Sight is mine. The touch is mine. The eye consciousness is mine. Like that, the other senses. Where will you escape, my dear friend? And the Buddha says, you wretched creature, let me tell you one thing. Eyes are yours. Sight is yours. The touch is yours. The consciousness which is arising out of this contact is yours. But I myself don't exist. Where will you find me? And Mara says, I lose, you win. You got it? It's a so deep thing there. If I say, I'm going to Goenkaji class, I've created Mara out there. Out there itself. Wherever it is. Created it. Because there is an interest. Chanda. There is an interest. Raga will get developed. Chanda raga. Day one of Vipassana. No matter how much time Goenkaji says, don't expect anything, don't do anything, but internally, I have an expectation. I have. So I'll go and sit there on day 1, nothing happened. Day 2, something will happen. Nothing happened. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 9, day 10, meta also over, came back. Oh, something didn't work. So let me sign up again. Till I get that experience, I want it. Mara. So we should leave that. No expectation. Means really no expectation. Make it a bag of bones. No expectation will be there. So it doesn't matter whether I go to the Vipassana center, I don't go there. Because there's no Vipassana center in the first place. It's a nimitta. Where it is you show me. I will be sitting in a building made out of what? Mortar and clay. Then the Shunyagara is what? Again a mortar and clay. The person, assistant teacher, is again Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu, Akash. And that's it. Am I meeting a teacher there? No. I am meeting myself. That's all what it is. There's no one out there. So can I not do it here? All the time. But if I can't do it, I need to go there. It's just like going to a hospital. I'm not getting cured. So I'll go to the hospital and the doctor will do something. And he says that you take this medicine, you do like this. So I require. But the sickness is cured. There's no need for me to go and again enroll to the hospital. No need. No matter how good is the hospital. Hospital is a hospital. Yes, very good one. I agree. It's very good one. Appreciate it. But still it's hospital, which takes care of the mental ailment. I am not having any mental ailment, so why should I go to the hospital? Right? Now, who should certify whether I have a mental ailment or not? I should myself certify it. Do I have raga? Yes. Do I have dvesha? Yes. Do I have moha? Yes. Then I need to go to the hospital. Absolutely. Beyond doubt. When I have brought the medicines, I have taken the medicine and it has cured me, why should I go to the hospital? No need. Simple. Okay, have a good night's sleep.
Very good. It's 6:20 p.m. over here. It's a bright day because we are going towards the springtime. So, till 8 would be daylight.
Yeah, I know that. It's a long day for you, or long night.
So beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I know. You're. See, you being there, I being here, is the same. It's just a perspective changes. There's nothing like that. But yes, conventionally, yes. In real sense, there's just nothing like that. So conventionally, there's a bird, there is the evening, there is this, there is this, there is this, there is all that is correct. If you deeply see, no thing can be found. And hence it is anatta, no self. If you find a thing, then it is yours. If you don't find anything, how can it be yours? Correct, no? If you think you are there, it's your thinking you are there, and that becomes a thing, Dhamma. Correct. Dhamma is a thing. So I made a thing out of it. So now I'm enjoying that thing, and there will be suffering. So when the winter comes, the day crunches, you'll have more night and less day. So then it gets darker faster. Correct. Anyway, enjoy your evening with thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. And
May everyone be happy. May all beings be happy. Be rid of
yeah. Yeah. Okay.